Shamsi Tabrizi and 3 philosophers. A group of philosophers approached Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi, may God sanctify his secret, expressing the desire to ask a few questions. Their intention was not to learn anything but to sow doubt and discord among Muslims regarding their religion. Mevlana did not approve of their attitude and directed them to his master, Shamsi Tabrizi. The group then went to him. Shamsi Tabrizi was teaching his students in the mosque, demonstrating how to perform dry ablution tayammum using a brick. The group expressed the desire to ask 3 questions. Shamsi Tabrizi said, "Ask." They chose one among them to speak, who first asked, "You Muslims claim there is a God, but you do not show him. If he exists, show him to us so we may believe." Shamsi Tabrizi replied, "Ask your other question." The philosopher asked, "You say that Satan was created from fire, yet you believe that he will be thrown into hell and punished with fire in the afterlife. Can fire punish fire? Does it cause pain?" Shamsi Tabrizi replied, "All right, ask your third question." The philosopher asked, "You say, everyone will face the consequences of their actions in the afterlife, there will be a judgment and accountability. Let people live as they please, why is there a need for judgment?" The man had completed his questions. Now he wanted their answers. He had posed questions that, in his view, could not be answered. Everyone looked to Shamsi Tabrizi. He remained calm. He stood up, approached the philosopher, and struck him on the head with the brick he had been using to demonstrate ablution. The philosopher exclaimed, "Ouch, my head!" holding his head in pain. Shamsi Tabrizi did not hit him too hard, but the man felt the pain, and his head swelled a bit. The philosopher looked around, realizing he couldn't do anything against so many people with just a few companions. He immediately went outside, holding his head, and went to the nearby court. The judge, astonished, summoned Shamsi Tabrizi to court, asking about the situation. Shamsi Tabrizi explained, "I did not harm him, I simply responded to the questions he asked." The judge asked, "How is that an answer? The man is in pain and has filed a complaint against you. What is the truth of the matter?" Shamsi Tabrizi explained further. "This man asked me, if God exists, show him to me so I may believe. I said to him, not everything that exists is visible. Here is an example, and I hit him on the head causing pain. Now let this philosopher show the pain in his head. If there is no pain, why did he come to complain against me? If there is pain, let him show it." The philosopher, surprised, said, "There is pain in my head but I cannot show it." Shamsi Tabrizi continued, "Just as there is pain but not visible, so too is God real but not visible. He is known only through intellect, recognized by the heart, loved by the soul, and seen with light in the afterlife." Shamsi Tabrizi explained his response to the second question as follows. This man questioned, "You say Satan was created from fire, and in the afterlife, he will be thrown into fire and punished. Can fire punish fire?" I struck this man, made of clay, with a brick made of clay. I said to him, "See how clay inflicts pain on clay. If I had struck harder, it could have killed him." So, fire can indeed punish fire. Shamsi Tabrizi explained his response to the third question as follows. This man asked, "Let people do as they please in this world. Why is there judgment, accountability, and punishment in the afterlife?" I intended to strike him on the head, and I did. Why did he rush to the court immediately? What I meant to say to him was this: If everyone does as they please, injustice will prevail in the world. Many people are oppressed, weak, unable to obtain justice from oppressors. Not everyone can find justice. Therefore, God will establish judgment in the afterlife, hold everyone accountable, give the oppressed justice against the oppressor, administer the necessary punishment, and ensure that justice prevails. The philosopher, impressed by these profound responses, became embarrassed and unable to speak. Turning to the judge, he said, "I now understand the answers to the questions I asked.